Well, hello. I want to start this week's Real Love Revolution video with a question. Do New Year's resolutions work? Or generally, do we think that they're just a waste of time and a way to make yourself feel like crap by February 1st? Thoughts, anyone? Yeah, okay. I generally think they suck, and I think they never work. So, this year, maybe you should join me and do something completely different. My name is Terri Cole. I'm a licensed psychotherapist. I am a relationship expert, and I'm the founder of the Real Love Revolution. So, what do? Every year with my clients and my groups of people, what we do is we make some lists and we do some ritualistic burning, which is helpful. So this list is called Crap I'm Leaving in 2016. Yes. So why do we want to do this list? How will this help? I find that let's talk about the psychology of resolutions, and then I'll tell you why what I do with my clients and with you people is more effective than resolutions. Resolutions, so much of the time, is a way that we make ourselves feel bad. We make the resolutions too hard. We go crazy during the holidays so that the resolution has to be like, I'm going to run an Ironman triathlon to make up for all the friggin' food I ate during the holidays. Like, there's something about resolutions that have a very punishing feeling to me, personally. And my own experience was that of them not working. And by the time, 4 weeks into the new year, you already feel like a failure. That's terrible. So, instead of setting yourself up to fail, why don't you do a deep dive with me this year? And we can do it as a group, which will be so fun, and make some lists. So what are the first lists? The first list is called Crap You're Leaving in 2016. Well, what do you put on that list? You write down experiences, feelings, even people, circumstances. Maybe you want to leave passive-aggressive communication in 2016. I would be all for that. Put that on your list. Just whatever negative stuff that is dragging you down that you do not want to bring into 2017. That is what you're going to leave in 2016. And that's what you're going to put on the list. So, moving on to what's the second thing? Second list is the gems that you're keeping from 2016. So what did you learn in 2016? Even from the painful situations, and in fact, mostly from the painful situations. Because on the crap you're leaving, I want to make sure that you're aware that you're leaving feelings. If you've been feeling very victimized, if you feel frustrated, if you feel angry a lot, those are feelings. And listen, hey, I'm not saying you're never going to feel those feelings. Hi, you're a human. You will sometimes feel them. But if you're feeling them a lot in your relationship, in whatever it is that you're doing, this is not how you want to feel. And you sure as hell do not want to bring it into 2017, do you? No way, you don't. So make sure that on that list, and don't worry, because there will be a downloadable crap you're leaving list with all the stuff that you need to fill in, that all you need to do is download it. So just hit the link underneath this video and you will have your own. And hey, share it with other people too, because I think it's a really effective way to really create what you want in 2017. So the gems that you're keeping, I want to say a little bit more about it because it's easy. When crappy things happen in our lives, it's really easy for us to say, well, that just sucked. Like, that was just a bad thing that happened. You have to look at every crappy situation that happens in your life and say, hey, what was in that for me? It doesn't mean you want to keep repeating it. You don't have to. But it's important that you're able to say what you learned. What was the positive thing that came out of it for you? I'm a cancer survivor, right? And I could either say, and this was many years ago and I'm perfectly healthy now, thank you. Knocking on wood, did you hear that? Please knock on wood for me as well, not to be superstitious, but, well, I could either say, why me? Which honestly I never said, because why not me is a more accurate question. Sure, it could be anybody. But what did I learn? If I couldn't say what was valuable about having cancer, and of course, not the moment I was diagnosed, I didn't have all this insight and perspective. Obviously, you guys, because I'm a human being, I first was like, wow, I'm scared to death and holy crap, I don't want to die. And then I moved into really through therapy and my own spiritual practice, try to understand what was in it for me. How did I change my life? How did I change as a human being because of this experience. And the truth is, it changed my entire life. And the truth is, I wouldn't uncancer myself or that experience, even if I could. And that is the truth. But that's only because I was able to go back and say what I gained, what I learned about myself, what I learned about the people in my life, and my amazing husband, Vic, who was only my amazing boyfriend at that moment in time. I never would have learned had I not had that experience. And as my amazingly brilliant friend Chris Carr would say, well, I won't call cancer a gift because I wouldn't give it to you, which is true. But there's something about being willing to get your hands dirty, like get your hands down in that crap stew of the bad situation and pull out the gem and wash it off and understand what it is. And only you can do that in your life. You're the only person who can be willing, instead of being a victim and saying, why me, I don't deserve this. Listen, bad shit happens to people all the time who don't deserve it. Right? Right. And good things happen to people who do deserve bad things to happen to them. Hey man, the mysteries of the universe are vast. Right? So I don't know why terrible things happen to great people, but I do know that in every awful thing that's ever happened to me in my life, there's been an incredible opportunity for growth and for my own illumination on this journey called life. And you know what, you guys? Every bit of this path, every bit is a gift, even the shitty stuff. Everything. It is an honor and a privilege to be a human being on planet Earth right now. And so nobody promised you that it was going to be easy. Nobody told you it was all going to be fun, but it still is all an honor. You get to design your life. You get to learn from the painful, crappy things that happen to you. You get to learn. How amazing is that? You're a human being, and you get to learn if you choose to learn. And if you don't, then that's a choice. But I choose to look at the crappy situations in my life or the painful things that have happened and say, hey, I may not understand the reason, because I don't. I had a terrible death in my family this year. My 18-year-old niece was killed. So terrible. Oh my God, Lauren, we still miss her so much. It's so painful. So right now, there's no way that I can be like, oh yeah, I totally get why that happened. And you know what? I may never, ever understand why something like that would happen. But I can accept that it has happened because I have no choice. And I can still see how close my family has become because of Lauren's death. I can still see how we are relating to each other with love and compassion and holding each other up, me and my sisters and my mother and my own family, my kids and whatever. So there's a way to see the good even in the crap stew that seems like there's nothing in there for you. But I promise you, if you're willing to get your hands dirty, there is. So, wow, that was a long story on the gems from 2016. And the last list that you're going to do is what you're creating. You're making a decision about what you're creating. And because in the Real Love Revolution, we're also talking about our love lives quite a bit and relationships and how we're relating to people, we're going to be specific about what you're creating in your romantic life, whether you're married or single, as well as every other area of your life in 2017. And then you're going to ritualistically burn the crap that you're leaving in 2016 list, and it's going to feel amazing. And then you're going to hold on to the list that you're creating for 2017. And that's going to feel amazing too. And you're going to put it somewhere that you can see it and feel the feelings of having those things on the list. This is how we make things possible. Besides working every day towards our dreams, we also really have to be able to imagine, visualize, and feel those things. So writing down your intentions and what you're creating, it's a proven fact that you are more likely to have them come true. So don't worry. The whole process of doing this will be written down in your downloaded thing, so you'll be able to see it, and it'll also be on the blog. It's such an honor and a privilege to be in your life It's been so amazing. These Real Love Revolution videos have been so much fun, and I've had so much activity and interacted with you guys so much. I want to say thank you. I super love you and totally appreciate you. And I can't wait to see what we create in the Real Love Revolution in 2017. So please repost this, share it with people you love, get groups together to burn the crap you're leaving in 2016 lists, because it is fun and feels good, although burn it somewhere safe. And if you live in New York City, please don't do it in your apartment. And it's also illegal to do it outside, like in a public place. So maybe on the roof of your building. I don't know. Find a place that is safe to burn it. Do not burn it somewhere unsafe. And I will see you guys next week. So as always, take care of you.